would like to thank all the voters, volunteers, and others across North Carolina who supported my campaign over the last year. I'm deeply humbled and honored by your support. I'm also grateful for the outpouring of emails, letters, and calls I have received from so many over the last 2 weeks. This year, we had a talented field of contenders for the Democratic nomination, each of whom possesses a unique set of life experiences and skills. Both Cal Cunningham and Elaine Marshall are good candidates who have built solid campaigns. I would support and campaign with either if selected as a Democratic nominee. However, having competed with, observed, and gotten to know them both, I've had a unique opportunity to assess their respective strengths and to determine who is the strongest candidate for the United States Senate. For nearly a year, as I campaigned across North Carolina, I've asked Democrats to move away from the sidelines and take a position on who should be the Democratic nominee for the United States Senate. I've asked Democrats to put a stake in the ground for the kind of leadership they want in the U.S. Senate. As we approach this runoff election, I can do no less. Today, I am endorsing Secretary of State Elaine Marshall in the Democratic senatorial runoff. First, I am impressed by the conviction and courage Secretary of State Marshall has shown in this race. She did not back down from the Washington insiders trying to exercise undue influence in our nominating process. Instead, Secretary Marshall has shown the kind of courage, strength, and independence needed to create change in Washington and to fight for the people of North Carolina. Second, Secretary of State Marshall on the campaign trail has been a passionate voice for those who are too often dismissed or ignored in Washington, the working families of North Carolina. Secretary Marshall shares my passion for addressing the inequalities that concentrate enormous resources in the hands of the very wealthiest of Americans. We both recognize that this inequality undermines the security of the middle class and threatens the long-term economic prosperity and stability of our country. I believe Elaine Marshall will lead in pressing this issue and for fighting for the people of North Carolina. Third, Secretary of State Marshall has demonstrated both a commitment to statewide grassroots organizing and an ability to appeal to a broad range of voters. I believe that to win this fall, Democrats will have to do both. And Secretary Marshall provides us with a demonstrably stronger opportunity to do just that. I strongly support Elaine Marshall in the June 22nd runoff for the Democratic nomination for the United States Senate. And I encourage all of my supporters, all of the voters around North Carolina to join me and unite behind her candidacy. Together, we will defeat Richard Burr and reclaim the seat in the United States Senate for the people of North Carolina. Thank you so much.